Hey Ken, what town are we in?
Fuck if I know. American Rental. Oh.
All right, so Ken and I just had to pull over and make a quick stop. Ken, why? Where are we at?
I don't know.
We're in a little town that we thought was kind of cool.
I'm trying to find us on the map, but I don't have very good signal.
Well, the reason why I wanted to stop is because...
Oh man, we better not be here for the witch trials. It's Salem.
Are we still in Indiana?
I don't know what state we're in.
I think we're in Indiana. Salem, Indiana? Salem, Kentucky?
I can't find...
I don't know where we're at. We're in Salem. The whole point of pulling over was because I found the greatest place on Earth. I don't know that there is a better place that you'd want to be. I'm going to show you here in just a second why that is. We found it. It is the best place to eat tacos. We're moving here. All right, welcome back, everybody. I'm not sure if you can hear the backdrop, the
Bugs?
The bugs.
Yeah.
The soundtrack for today's adventure. I don't know, those cicadas or crickets or what's that thing? I don't know.
I live in this city. How would I know?
They're not rats.
Yeah, they're not rats. We know that.
Anyway, so we are outside of, what's the town called? Beattyville, Kentucky, where we hopped on the Kentucky Adventure Trail.
Yep.
Which is a 900-ish mile, I guess, system of roads and trails and
it's a mix of everything. So it's like kind of like a byway. You're gonna have, you know, concrete, blacktop paved roads. You're gonna have dirt trail. You're gonna have 2-track. We just had our first obstacle. It's just a stream crossing. It's not a hardcore trail system by any means, from my understanding, but there are some hard things that have bypasses. Yeah. If we run into those, we're not usually into the bypasses. We'll give them a shot. But we just started. I guess I'm really curious to see what the terrain's going to be.
Just going out exploring for a few days, man. That's all it is.
That's it.
It's going to be fun.
Let's go drive. It's a lot of miles. We're not going to do the whole thing. We're going to We're going to pick off a section or two of it between today and tomorrow. And we'll keep track of those sections, so over the years we can keep going back and chiseling away at it.
Absolutely. We've already done part of it, oddly enough. We didn't know it was part of it.
Yep. So
the Daniel Boone Byway.
The Daniel Boone Byway is a part of this trail system, which we did a few years back.
Yep.
And that was really cool. We enjoyed the heck out of that, so that's kind of why we're here. This is not a hardcore adventure. It's just something fun to do, get away from the house and get away from work and have some fun.
Best part.
That's the best part. Let's do it. It's a real... kind of just a dirt trail, you know, road, not paved, but not hardcore trail, overlooking this creek. There's a huge drop off. The scenery out here is amazing. So we're just cruising on the trail, and there's a abandoned house in the middle of nowhere. Kind of spooky and neat all on its own. Spooky and neat. So we stopped to check it out, and there's a little plaque. Looks like in the,
and find out who they are now.
looks like 1990. They left the premises of some fashion.
What do you think of the trail so far, buddy?
You know, honestly, it's been very mild, very easy.
Mostly highway, the section that we're on anyway.
Yep. And so there was a lot of paved, a lot of dirt, just two-track, I guess you'd call it. And then like all of a sudden you're drive through somebody's yard basically and you're like, oh, and it's like actual trail with hills and mud and creek crossings and everything else. It's definitely, it reminds me a lot of the Daniel Boone Byway because it's a little bit of everything.
It's not quite what I was expecting. With all the rain that they've gotten, I was expecting it to be a lot more washed out and muddy, and
it's pretty well maintained though.
It is very well maintained.
It's got a good base to it, so it doesn't wash away as much as you would expect it to, especially the amount of rain they've had.
No, especially, yeah, exactly. So it was a pleasant surprise, I'll say. Yeah,
actually, it's been remarkably easy. A little bit of mud, a little bit of creek crossing stuff, but that's just the fun and the variety of the terrain. There's nothing difficult so far. No. Now, from what I understand online, doing a little bit of research, there are difficult sections.
Yes.
But it'll be like an obstacle or something. We've not ran into that yet.
Well, and honestly, I mean, there's so many like offshoots back here. We very well could have driven by a million of them. We didn't even know because we're just pretty much sticking to the trail.
We're sticking to the trail that's on the map, but there is literally offshoots going everywhere. But you don't know if it goes private property. Right. Like we just don't know anything. So
we're not going to venture too far off the trail anyway.
Well, we don't want to do anything wrong. Right. We don't want to put ourselves in a situation we can't get out of, and we just don't even know where the hell they go. So, stick to the map for today. But the scenery out here is absolutely off the charts.
It is beautiful.
Beautiful. We have nothing like this at home.
Unfortunately.
We were talking about that.
Yeah.
So let's keep going. We explored a bunch of the Kentucky Adventure Trail today. What we learned, it's some of the most beautiful two-wheel driving we've ever done, maybe other than Big Bend, Texas. It was gorgeous. We loved it. It wasn't difficult, but I will say if you were to run in the other direction, there's a few hill climbs and stuff. With the amount of rain they've had down here because of the hurricane, that would have been actually probably pretty difficult. Maybe even one that you might have had to winch up because of just the mud. Because we were sliding down, wasn't a big deal. The Jeeps are pretty covered in mud. They're pretty filthy. but really not that bad. So we ran, I don't know, 80-ish miles probably of the Kentucky Adventure Trail. It's a 900 some mile loop. It would take just days upon days to run it. Our thought is that we can, over the course of several years, randomly hit it here and there when we're doing other trips and knock off little pieces of it, and just, it's kind of a relaxing way to spend the day in the vehicle. Not hardcore. If you're looking for a challenge, wrong obstacle, wrong trail, just don't even go. You won't be happy with it. But if you want some awesome, beautiful two-tracking through the beautiful countryside of Kentucky mountains, it was amazing. So where we are and what we are going to do tomorrow is we're found an off-road park. It's a pretty cool off-road park. This is just a small little sample of one little hillside in this off-road park. It's called Wildcat Adventures Off-Road Park in East Bernadstadt, Kentucky. They have a really cool map. It is a 2-section park. There is a like 1,200 acres, I think they said, on one side of the highway, and like 700 on the other. So it's what's that?
2,800 on one side.
2,800 on one side, and how many on the other?
700.
700. So I mean, this place is freaking huge. There's no way we're gonna be able to see the whole entire park tomorrow, nor do we even care to. We didn't even know it existed. We literally, it was one of the pins that was on the Kentucky Adventure Trail map. We're like, hey, let's check out the off-road park, and we can camp there for the night. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make some food. What are you making, Bob?
We are gonna make some fajitas today. Is that all right?
Yeah.
You like fajitas?
Fajitas, I love fajitas. What are we putting in them?
Well, some onions and garlic, and I'm cutting up some peppers. I got some green and red bell peppers, and then chicken, steak. I don't know. Do you like both? One or the other?
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
Chicken and steak fajitas then, with peppers, onions. I got some nice fresh tortillas we can cut up.
Sounds amazing.
I said cut up, I meant cook up. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
But,
so that's what we're gonna do for dinner, and I think tomorrow we're gonna explore this park. So if you'd like to see what this Wildcat off-road park looks like, and I'm telling you, there's some crazy stuff here that we're not even gonna attempt to try. You need a rock buggy for some of this. And then again, they just had the hurricane, so a lot of it's really muddy. So we're probably gonna find ourselves in a mess tomorrow, which sounds fun. So stay tuned for next week, and we will show you what this off-road park looks like, because I think we're gonna make a mess out of these Jeeps tomorrow. See you guys, bye.